So you'll choose the ultrasound imaging application. You'll choose which side you want to start scanning on. So on our subject here, I'll start scanning on his right side. And then you can see the plaque scan option is already enabled. Now, what I'll do is I'll simply talk through the tutorial that's built in right on the screen here. So patient positioning is very important. We want to make sure that their head is rotated against the angle pillow here. It's easiest to sit just behind the patient. Apply a good bead of ultrasound gel to the head of the probe, as you can see here. You'll simply grasp the probe like you would a pencil and continue on with the scanning procedure. So placing the probe in a transverse orientation against their neck, sweeping it up and down, looking for any obstructive plaque. You'll even notice we've built in a little example of what you'd expect to see on the ultrasound screen while you're scanning the patient's neck. So once you've completed with the plaque imaging, you'll simply rotate the probe 90 degrees to get a longitudinal view, at which time the CardioHealth station will automatically measure the carotid IMT. So I'll start off first on the plaque scan on his right side. So if you could turn your head, please. Yeah, here we go. So just resting against that angle guide so that we know his head is at 45 degrees. This is again all per the American Society of Echocardiography guidelines that the CardioHealth station makes you comply with. So again, I'm going to apply a bead of gel to the head of the ultrasound transducer. Now if you'll focus on the screen, I'm going to start off in a transverse view on his neck. Okay. Identify the carotid artery. Slowly sweep upward through the bulb, through the bifurcation, and looking for any obstructive plaque. In this case, I don't see any, but regardless, I'll take an image, capture a picture as evidence for future exams that there was not any plaque visible at this time. So from here, I'll choose IMT to automatically again measure the IMT, carotid IMT. I'm going to rotate the probe 90 degrees to get the carotid IMT or carotid artery to line up across the screen. Make sure you're in the correct angle, and the device will automatically beep when it has the measurement, letting you know that it's measured the carotid IMT for you. So since we're complete on his right side, I'm simply going to wipe off the excess gel from his neck, and then we'll continue the scan on the left side. Right. Okay. Rotate this way. Go. Again, the angle guide is very important here. The next option is left side plaque scan. So the same procedure is repeated on this side. So again, we'll start off in the transverse view. Here's a carotid artery. Slowly sweep upward through the bulb. You can see it's getting wider here. Through the bifurcation, it's actually split off internal and external carotid. And again, I don't see any obstruction, so I'll capture an image and then go on to measure the IMT. Simply going to rotate the probe here to get the angle guide in the correct location. And then the CardioHealth station will beep, freeze, and let you know that it's completed the IMT assessment. Wiping off the excess gel here. And now that we've completed all 4 images, we get back to the main study menu. And now you can get to the report.